remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bears will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Single. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where the...
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clark to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from the three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Tempo and overdrive.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Power football with the run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams will pass. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line. The Sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Bear offense. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. He turns that loose down the right side. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Moss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's gotten the 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Williams looking for a man. For the end zone right there. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. He's got it on the outside. Finds some room. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Williams will pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Rush is on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Clark to fire. They're setting up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bennett. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a second down play. Clark wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
A little screen to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half,
looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back.
There he goes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're testing the right side here. Fighting off the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Lets it fly. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 21 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Clark to fire. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Off the RPO, complete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
42 Spike.
With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Try to march their way in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the... Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Bear offense. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal call. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up. Cricket.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears are marching down the field. Right back to the well. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it on the move. After this, it'll be a wrap. Clark wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of...